Hey, Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, today is Thursday, November 6th. Okay, tomorrow is Friday. Okay, tomorrow's Friday, y'all. Okay, but today is Thursday, November 6th. I will be pulling some oracle messages for you guys. Okay, I'm actually going to be using the Angel Guide deck for this message today. Normally, I do some tarot oracle messages and stuff like that, but I thought, you know what? Let's switch it up. I'll probably do some tarot messages, like a whole, reading later today when I am home. But I thought, you know what? Let me do some angel guide messages just to see what you guys could be needing to know at this current moment, and especially with the current energy as well. What you guys could be needing to know as well. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages do you have for the collective at this time? And what clarity can you give the collective at this time whenever they see this video? And I hope you guys are having a really good day today so far, okay? Even if you're not having a good day, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. We all have our good days, we all have our bad days, but just to allow yourself to go through those emotions, right? So let's see what you guys might need to know. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 6th, please? What messages do you have for the collective at this time for November 6th, please? What can you give them at this time? Thank you. So when it comes to your intuition and downloads, okay, some of you guys are getting intuitive downloads at this time, okay? Take what resonates with that. This could be your dreams, okay? This could be your visions. Even when it comes to like your memories as well, nostalgia could be very significant. There's something about your guys' energy when it comes to that. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to the downloads that you're receiving as well. Even when it comes to gaining like angel numbers for some of you, that could be confirmation too. So basically keep an eye open, okay? But there is some type of harmony and resolution coming through, okay? You guys could be getting intuitive downloads about a situation where you might be seeing that there's some type of harmony or a situation that's being resolved, okay? If there was a situation where maybe some of you guys were waiting for like an update or waiting for some type of confirmation, that's the information, okay? Cut the cords wanted to show up as well. Okay, so some of you guys are cutting the cords at this time, okay, when it comes to certain people, places, and things, even when it comes to learning experiences, okay? So yeah, there's something about cutting cords, all right? You might have gone through certain situations in your life where, you needed to cut certain connections, cut the cords with certain people, places, and things, and there is something about you going through a learning experience, okay? You could have had a learning experience from a job, a place that you lived at, even dealing with people too, where you have learned that sometimes when you're in certain environments with certain people, it may not just be you, it could just be them. And there's something about you realizing that every experience you go through is a learning experience. So even when it comes to learning something new, right? Sometimes you guys could go through something where you guys could be learning a new trait, a skill. Receiving knowledge is very significant. But again, you guys could be learning something, or you guys are learning about a certain experience at this time. And there is something about cutting the cords that's very significant as well. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys, when it's, you guys are taking a step back. Okay, so yeah, for some of you guys are taking a step back. This could be in a situation as well, okay? Taking a step back could just be for some of you guys when it comes to seeing certain things, certain patterns as well, and just kind of like taking a back burner, okay? Allowing the universe to basically work in your favor. That's confirmation for somebody as well. But even taking a step back when it comes to certain situations too. So for some of you guys, if you're very, helpful, okay, something to do with if you're very helpful, if you're somebody who is very giving, caring, nurturing, empathic, there is something about taking a step back and allowing yourself to follow your intuitive download, intuition, those kind of things, right? Okay, following your gut is also significant for some of you, right? So yeah, taking a step back could just mean you guys are just, listening to your gut, listening to what your intuition is telling you, and basically following through with that, okay? Yeah, guardian angel also wanted to show up. So yeah, you taking a step back, like I said, allowing the universe to work in your favor. There's something about you guys being protected at this time. A guardian angel could be protecting you right now at this time. So this could be a passed on loved one or just your energy that's being protected, okay? Yeah, for some of you guys have a very healing energy while you're being protected. So some of you guys are healers who watch my videos. You may not know that you're a healer, so that could be something new to you. But yeah, you guys are healers, okay? There's something about power and intention, okay? And also sacred plans. So there's something about the power and intention that you give off, okay? You may have a lot of power in your energy, or there's something about taking a step back and claiming your power back just so that you can go into this intention, right? This intention that you're going into, this could be the healing energy that you're stepping into. And even though you may not see it now, there's something about your energy as well for some of you guys where even though you're not like someone who may do tarot, you're still a healer in many ways, right? So working at a spa, working at the hospital, working in places where you know that you can give your energy, well, not just your energy, but empathic skills, right, to other people could be confirmation, right? So Spirit, what else do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, something about your compassion, having compassion for other people, being compassionate towards other people, even towards yourself, right? Yeah, vulnerability and freedom, right? Being able to be vulnerable and have that freedom, okay? When I think of freedom, I think of movement, okay? So some of you guys are stepping into this energy where, you know, for some, there's this thing about you stepping into an environment, right? And being able to be your authentic self. That could be confirmation for some as well. Again, everywhere is different. So there's certain situations where you could have felt like, you know, you've met people before, but you've never felt this type of energy from what I'm picking up here. Spirit, what are the messages? Thank you. Yeah, and trusting the universe wanted to show up, okay? So for some of you guys are needing to trust the universe, trust the message you guys are receiving, even when it comes to spiritual downloads, okay? That could be confirmation for some of you too. I'm going to see if I can get some more messages just to see what else wants to show up at this time. Okay, guys? So let's see. I know I said I was going to use only the angel guide, and right now the time is 12:12. So even when it comes to like making choices, that could be confirmation too. Again, this is about new beginnings, perspectives, how you see the outside world, and also when it comes to like, you know, connections, partnerships, right? Unions is also significant too. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? What other messages do you have for the collective? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time for November 6th? Thank you. Yeah, so I just talked about something about where some of you guys could have been in places, right? Where you could have felt maybe you weren't allowed to be yourself, okay? You weren't allowed to be authentic. You weren't allowed to be who you truly are as an individual, a soul, a being. And there's something about your energy being able to step into this. 6th house is talking about organization, servicing to other people and things of that matter, okay? So this card says, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self, okay? So when it comes to you expressing your authentic self, stepping into your power and being who you authentically want to be, that could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What else can you tell them for November 6th? Okay, this card is saying someone new is coming, okay? So the number 28 could be very significant, okay? This is angel number 10. You guys could have been seeing angel number 1010. Monday could also be very significant. So you know how Monday is the 10th? You could be finding out something on Monday, right? But it says an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Okay, guys? So that could be confirmation too. I'm going to get another card and see what else wants to show up, okay? yeah, it says your loved ones are safe, okay? So it says let go of your fear and worry of your loved ones. I'm looking out for them. 1 and 4 equals 5. So there's something about change and stability that could be very important to somebody at this moment. But that could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? And I'm also going to see if I can get some energy messages, like what the energy could be when it comes to this, okay? So let's use the Prism Oracle deck and see what else I can, tell you guys with this information. Okay, so Spirit, what other clarity can you give the collective at this time? What else do they need to know, please? Okay, strength. The first card that wanted to show up is strength, okay? You guys are showing up as very powerful. I want to say like a lighthouse is very significant, but some of you guys are powerful, okay? Anger could be very significant too, okay? So there could be somebody mad about your strength, which is weird. In the past too could be very significant, where people could have made you felt angry. I'm not sure whose energy I'm picking up on, but there is something about, anger that's very significant, and strength, okay? For some of you guys could be around a lot of people and their energy could be projecting towards you as well. So even if you don't feel this energy, you feel the energy, you just don't see it. Sorry. So some of you guys could, you may not see it, but you feel it. Someone could be angry about your strength, okay? And I hate messages like this because that's so weird. I find that so weird, okay? Maybe in the past you guys were angry about certain situations, right? Again, it's a collective reading, so please take what resonates. But yeah, there's something about your intuition is very significant. Someone could be mad about your strength, okay? Intuition is significant at this time. The color purple may resonate too, right? But your intuition will let you know, okay? Yeah, your intuition will tell you. It's because of your confidence, you guys, okay? And I love when the collective is, confident. I love when the collective is sure of themselves. I love that for you guys, because you know what? That means that no one can tell you anything, basically. No one can tell you anything. No one can say anything to you. You're just your true self, right? And I think that's the problem that a lot of people may have with us as chosen ones, is that we are very open, okay, to new possibilities, okay? So determination wanted to show up as well. All right, guys. Yeah, you guys are determined. The color yellow, solar plexus energies, I can. So there's this confidence about you where it's like, I can do what I put my mind to. I can do whatever, I think of. I can do whatever, I feel good and comfortable in. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to this energy, where you guys can have people around you who are just projecting. All right, guys. And that's okay. Allow them to project, because you guys are making movement. Okay, you guys are taking action. You guys are making movement. This is like Mars energy. So some of you guys, this is about Scorpio and Aries energy as well. Consciousness, right? So you guys are very aware about this, okay? Yeah, the cards are flying because it's facts. You guys are surrendering to the universe, okay? Allowing the universe to work for you, all right? So trusting the universe is confirmation for some of you guys. I'm going to see if I can get another card before I end this message. But yeah, that could be clarity for somebody who's seeing this or needed to see this. Yeah, so surrendering because of fear. Okay, so some of you guys, when it comes to fear, you surrendered fear. Okay, you've let go of fear. You surrendered, you let it go. Okay, you're allowing the universe to work for you. Even when it comes to people who have fear, like I said, projection is very significant. So people who have fear, when it comes to your energy, you may feel this. And again, yeah, reflection. Guys, I'm going to end it here. Okay, reflection. Mirrors are very significant. Your magic is what's triggering some folks out here, guys. All right. And that's another thing. It's your passion. Color red is very significant. Okay. And illumination. Okay. I want to say fire sign energy could be very significant as well, and water sign energy for some reason. But yeah, someone could be just in their feelings or mad, okay, because you stepped into your power and you know what it is that you want in this lifetime. Nothing is wrong with that, guys, okay? Nothing is wrong with knowing what you want. Nothing is wrong with being certain about what it is that you want, the steps that you want to take. That's too bad. I'm sorry. Like, That's my Aries moon talking out loud. That's too bad, okay? That's too bad for anybody who feels some type of way. And the reason why I'm speaking like this is because I'm trying to lift you guys up so that you guys can see that it's not you. It's sometimes a them problem and not a you problem. Okay. Some people just don't seem to understand that you being to yourself, being quiet, introverted, there's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of times people may take that as, you know, the wrong way. And for some of you guys could just be in environments of people where you're so confident in what you do and how you are that it could make people feel a little uneasy, but that's not your job to make people feel comfortable either. Like, it's your job to be your authentic self, and whoever's meant to be around you will be around you. All right, guys? But I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you. I'll probably see if I can do another reading later today before I go home. And then again, if I am home, I'll probably just do those readings there anyways. And another thing too is the reason why I like to inform you guys about these things is because I have a business. This is my business. It would not make sense for me not to communicate to my soul tribe and my collective on what's going on. And it's not to make it seem as if like I'm the hottest ish, because who am I? Okay, but I just like to be informative, okay? I like to let people know what's going on and what they can be, you know, aware of and what to look out for. So, you know, I like to give heads up just in case anybody is looking for videos and things like that. You guys are aware what's going on, right? And again, we're a soul tribe and family, so I think that communication is key, okay? But anyways, I'm going to leave that with you guys. Be your confident self. Illuminate your energy like you always do. Be passionate. Be determined as always, okay? You guys don't stop doing what you're doing, basically. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep pushing. And whoever is angry in your energy, like say this was you in the past, allow yourself to have grace, like when it comes to certain things, right? Allow yourself to have grace. Allow yourself to be soft with yourself. So the same energy that you give to other people, okay, give that to yourself as well. Nothing is wrong with that. And also, if people are angry about your energy, that's too bad either, okay? I want you guys as chosen ones to know that you guys are loved. You guys are here for a reason, okay? And whatever or whenever, okay, whenever you find what your life purpose is and what you're actually here and meant to do, you will feel better. I'm saying from experience, you will feel better, okay? You will feel a lot lighter, you will feel good, and especially when you're aware about, you know, the matrix and what's going on, you will look at life differently, but with more ease, okay? So I hope this message resonated for somebody watching this. But anyways, I'm going to end it here. Again, thank you guys for the love and support and, you know, the comments, the likes, things of that matter. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys? And like I said, happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So we're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. All right, guys? But yeah, have a good day and I'll see you guys later.